Hi guys. Hi guys, I'm Terry. I'm Terry Wetherill. I'm Terry Wetherill and I'm announcing my candidacy for the Mineral County Sheriff for 2022. I feel now is the time for me to step up, provide my own style of leadership for our sheriff's office, which will result in additional protection and service to our community. Now look here. Terry Wetherill, I've been serving as the county emergency manager and the search and rescue coordinator since January 2016. I became a Mineral County Reserve deputy in May of 2016 after receiving my peace officer standards and training post certificate. I spent 29 years serving in the United Navy, the United States Navy submarine force, and retired as a Master Chief Petty Officer, aka MCPO. During my Navy time, I learned the value of serving with honor, respect, and integrity. I believe in hands-on leadership, leading by example, and empowering and developing my subordinates. I understood that a leader should be training his relief while ensuring everyone on the team progresses along their career path. I've experienced firsthand that a leader who can engage and utilize the strengths of everyone on the team will enjoy much mission success, and we'll have a cohesive team that fully understands the value of service with honor. As an MCPO, I led up to 150 personnel, oversaw a budget of close to $1 million. For all this, I came to understand that mission first, people always. Mission first, people always. Isn't that, God, what's that one guy's quote? Something about community strong, something. Come on. You've mentioned his name several times. Boyd Neagle. That's right, Boyd Neagle. And he's got himself a little quote. His little quote is what? His little quote is community strong, community first, community strong. I don't know. So, all right. Mission first, people always. That's critical to our team's success in serving our country. As your sheriff, I intend to use all of these leadership skills to serve Mineral County. I will make time and put my energy in getting out and determining what issues or concerns the people of Mineral County are dealing with and how the sheriff's office can best support you, the people. I will ensure our deputies are getting the training we need to fully protect and serve our community. Although we are still a very rural and remote community, I love that about Mineral County. I believe we have a duty, a fiduciary duty to prepare for and be ready to, I added fiduciary, deal with some of the more difficult situations, because it's funny, we see occurring as close as the San Luis Valley, our state, and our country. I will strive to keep the fiduciary community policing atmosphere that Mineral County has been known for while increasing our capacity, our capability to protect and serve and enforce all the constitutional laws, especially the right to due process and the right to peacefully assemble, and the right to keep soldiers out of your house. No, you can't quarter here. I don't think so, Redcoat. In an effort to keep Mineral County the last greatest place on earth, it would be my honor and pleasure to continue to serve this community as your elected sheriff, Terry Wetherill, Republican, Mineral County. What? There's community policing in Mineral County? Mineral County has community policing, so Terry Wetherill, is going to do community policing, but I'm going to do it better. And how? More aggressive? I can't tell if he's saying more authoritarian or is he saying more like, community policing. Is he saying broken windows or is he saying community policing? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Yeah, you're the sheriff. We all got to obey you. We all got to listen to you. But after World War II, we all looked around the world. Everybody had murdered and killed. And it was like, who the hell are we as people? Who the hell are we? And then we picked up the Diary of Anne Frank and we said, that's who we are. That's who we are. And so all right, Fred Hosselkus. Apparently, Fred Hosselkus, Democrat. Okay, so this is a Democrat versus Republican, not a primary, but this will be big time. This is going to get hot and heavy come November. Hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. So apparently, you got Tim Dillon No, not Tim Dillon. A guy who looks like Tim Dillon who's running Mineral County. So you got a guy who looks like Tim Dillon running Mineral County, and his name is not Tim Dillon, it's Fred. So this is Fred Hosselkus, and Fred Hosselkus is a Democrat, and apparently he believes in community policing. Community policing is, instead of you just going around beating everybody up and being a total piece of shit, community policing is you're walking around the neighborhood asking people how their mother is, and you're playing basketball, and you're out and about, and you're, just basically you're cruising, you're driving by, you're just asking, not like intrusive questions, but like lightly probing questions, because you're curious in people's lives and you want people's lives to get better. Community policing. That is the only way to go, frankly. So good job, Fred Hosselkus on that. Mineral County Sheriff Fred Hosselkus. Here's another picture of him getting an award. And he should hold, maybe he's like, all right, I guess I'll pose for, here's an award you just gave me. All right. Fine. Here's another award. So really this Fred Hosselkus is just getting awards left and right. Getting an award here, getting an award there, getting an award everywhere. So Fred Hosselkus has spent his entire life in Creed. Creed is the capital of Mineral County. His entire life is in Creed. That one Jeff Daniels movie was all about Creed, surrounding area, and he's a 4th generation resident. Wow. So Fred Hosselkus has been around, for 100, 200 years? For me, this is a way of life. There are some things in life that just call to you and you are passionate about, and this is mine. I want to run again because it goes back to my dedication to this town and to the county and the need to help people, said Fred Hosselkus. Fred Hosselkus graduated from the Colorado Law Enforcement Training Academy in 1999 and began work as an officer in Creed. It wasn't long before he realized that he wanted this to be his profession and pursued the open sheriff seat 12 years ago. I have been in law enforcement for 20 years and sheriff for 12. There is so much more that goes into this position besides the law enforcement part. We up here in Creed act as counselors. We save marriages and friendships and help people with any type of problem that occurs. I'm here to help the community as a whole, whatever that entails, stated Fred Hosselkus. Fred Hosselkus spent his years in service continuing his education through training courses that included staying up to date on domestic violence procedures, intoxication training. In the 12 years of being sheriff, Fred Hosselkus has also spent a great deal of time working on the county's search and rescue team. When I came on board, we had a broke-down van and snowcat. Now we are one of the best equipped search and rescue teams in southwestern Colorado. Everyone reaches out to us for aid during situations. I have helped heal some of the damaged relationships the department had in the past, and with those renewed partnerships, we have created a bond that means so much to the survival of this department. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are today, said Fred Hosselkus. The Mineral County search and rescue has grown in such a way that it now includes a mobile command center, a drone specifically made for search and rescue efforts, snowmobiles that enable over the snow travel for winter search missions, several other state-of-the-art equipment that make them one of the best in the southern part of that state. Fred Hosselkus also helps with some law enforcement in the town of Creed, even though the department is not under contract. A lot of people don't realize that we do 80% of our enforcement in town limits. We do not enforce the town's code, but we're there nonetheless. We don't care about the town's laws, but we do enforce our own laws. So, that's nice for us. Fred Hosselkus plans to continue to serve the Mineral County and Creed community, asked for their support in the 2018 election. So I guess this would be his at least second term. You can only do 2 terms, right? You can't do any more than 2 terms. So, yep, that's Fred Hosselkus. Let's listen to Veronica Medina.
Government channel, and today we have Veronica Medina running for Archuleta County Commissioner District 3, correct?
Correct.
All right. Got something right here finally. All right, so Veronica, we're just going to have a little chat here, find out what you're about, who you are, and what you hope to see for Archuleta County if you were to be elected into this position. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of your background.
Okay.
Who are you and how'd you end up here in Archuleta County?
So if you want to find out more about Veronica Medina, go ahead and check that interview out. I've already watched it up to this. They're just repeating it. It's like, God, let me just scroll to the halfway mark. Just keep on. Goodness gracious. So, Mineral County, you got an assessor's race. Also, Stasha versus Libby Lamb. That's also Democrat versus GOP. And apparently no Democrats are running for treasurer. And I want to mention this. Here in Archuleta County, the ballot for a Democratic voter, you know, Michael Bennett, you got to, basically you're stuck with Jared Polis, you're stuck with Michael Bennett, you're stuck with Jenna Griswold, you're stuck with Dave Young, you're stuck with Phil Weiser, you're stuck with Kathy Plomer, who's a state board of education member at large. You're also stuck with Barbara McLachlan. You're stuck with that state representative, District 59. 59, we're 62, 59. Barbara McLachlan. But we do have a choice for District 3, U.S. Congress, Soledad Sandoval Tafoya, or Alex Walker, or Adam Frisch. But what I want to mention is this last page. Why did they even print this page up, frankly? But in Archuleta County, let me tell you about the Democrats, okay? The Democrats who are running for office. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions here. So, of course, the Democratic Party is organized, and they have at least 7 people that'll raise their hand and just put their name on the ballot. My God. I mean, what kind of fucking piece of shit Democrat wouldn't even goddamn put their name on the goddamn ballot? Why? If they have a Democratic committee or, any sort of, and none of them... Get rid of them. No, they suck. They suck. They needed to put a person up for a ballot, each one of these positions, and they didn't do it. So they're just taking all that dues and whatever and pretending like they're doing something, but really they're fucking the Democratic Party over. County Commissioner, District 3, County Clerk and Recorder, County Treasurer, no candidates. So if you're a Democrat, you have no choices for County Commissioner, District 3, no choices for County Clerk and Recorder, no choice for treasurer, assessor, or sheriff, or surveyor, or county coroner. So, what the fuck, Democrats? You couldn't find one motherfucking asshole to raise their goddamn... I mean, how big is Archuleta County? Maybe Archuleta County isn't, that big. Maybe it's like just, population 5,000 or something. Population something 6,000. Probably not that big, right? Archuleta County, Colorado. No. 13,000. You're telling me out of 13,000 people, you couldn't find 7 Democrats who that was willing to do their duty, their civic duty? Does anybody care about this Democratic Republic? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is right. So, Archuleta County, Democrats, you need to get your shit together because your shit is not together at all.